fulfillment. You and every other individual on this planet possess an awesome treasure. Too much of this treasure is... Slide number 3, please. So what is potential? Potential is your hidden strength. The ability inside you that is dormant. The success that you are yet to use. The talent that you are yet to unleash. The power within you that is untapped. And the energy within that is still reserved. Knows it yet. Potential is when something is hidden inside. My lovely passage is Isaiah 46, 9-10. I love you so much. Remember the further things, those of long ago. I am God, Jehovah said, and there is no other. I am God, he said again, and there is none like me. I made known the end from the beginning. From ancient times, what is still to come. I say my purpose will stand, and I will do all that I please. That is the word of the omnipotent God. The word omnipotent is nobody else. Most of the people sitting inside this church today, including myself, are living below our true potential. We don't really know what we are capable of. Why? Because we have accepted other people's opinion about our own ability. Potential is therefore never what you have done. Because once you have done something, it ceases to be your potential. It is everything that is yet unused within you. If you're a lawyer, an engineer, a doctor, no matter how good you are in that profession, that is just your talent. It's not your potential. Anything you have acquired to the present moment is not your potential. It is what is yet to be discovered. So note that no human being comes to this planet empty. We all come loaded. Your potential. Because when you find your purpose, you automatically find your potential. And when you find your purpose and potential, you become unstoppable. Ephesians 3:20 says, now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. Pastor Mark, Lord asked me to tell you, you are pastor today to the glory of God. But I see in you a publisher. Just claim it. This church was the dream of Pastor Phil. 4 years ago, we moved on here. We've got a beautiful structure. Well, thank God. But God is God. This building is not what God showed us. It's just a step on the way to another huge stage. God says that we don't see anything beyond our last success. There's a saying that the greatest enemy of human potential is his last success. So don't ever trust what you have achieved. It will trap you. Some of our testimonies are old, and God is tired of them. God is too creative to repeat himself. Slide 4, please. Stop believing what you see by your sight. Most of you probably know Steve Land Hardaway Judkins, a.k.a. Stevie Wonder. This is a man who is blind from birth. He never saw the light in the physical. But in the spiritual, he's full of light. So stop believing what you see by your sight. Because your sight by sight. This building we're in this morning, God said, is the next step to building primary school, building a TV station, building a radio station, building a youth center, building child care center, tertiary institutions, building center for homeless people. God never stops. There is a church inside this church. Say amen. So potential is never finished. The man by the right-hand side is Nick Vujicic. Anybody heard of him? This is a man without limbs. It means no hand, no leg. Can you imagine that? Yet, the lady beside him is one of the most beautiful women in the world. Not only that, this gentleman here is one of the sought after public speaker that is speak in the company of 2,000 to up to 20,000 people. Yet he had no hands, he has no eyes, no legs. So don't be how. But if you associate with the eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. So don't be a copycat. Be yourself. Potential is unique. Parents, stop comparing your children. Why don't you look like Guy Sebastian, Justin Bieber? You, girl, why don't you look like, what's her name, Delta Goodrem? Just remember, everybody's unique. I'm giving you this information because Hosea 4:6 said, and I quote, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." It doesn't mean knowledge as in PhD or master's or whatever degree. It's knowledge of this, of the truth. And John 8:32 says, "Then you will know the truth. And the truth will what? Will set you free." Some of you have business ideas for the past 20 years, but never had the courage to take to fruition. And cemetery is going to take that business idea from us. The greatest threat to being all you could be is satisfaction with who you are. There are millions of individuals who have buried their talents and potential in the cemetery of their last accomplishment. They have settled for less than their best. The ability of children to dream is a natural instinct instilled by creation. That's why Act 2:17, visions, and your old men will dream dreams. No matter how rich or poor you are, whether you are born in the bush village of an underdeveloped nation, in a box-like room with no window, no bed, no sitting chair, or amidst the marble floors of the aristocracy of society, we all have childhood dreams. These dreams are visual manifestations of our mission to provide us with glimpses of our purpose in life and to activate the aiding ability within us. It is a fact that every manufacturer makes a product to fulfill a specific purpose, and every product is designed with the ability to fulfill that purpose. In essence, the potential of a product is determined by its purpose. This is true of everything God has created, as we saw in Genesis 1, including you and I. The purpose of a seed is to reproduce trees. That does not mean it will, for if the seed is removed from soil or destroyed, it cannot produce forest. Slide number 5, please. You are born to discover. Until you discover your purpose, you can never maximize your potential. Until you know who you are, until you know where you come from, until you know where you are going and what you can do, you can never discover your potential. Because when you find your purpose, you automatically find your potential. And when you find your purpose and potential, as I said, you are unstoppable. Nobody can stop you. People's opinion doesn't matter. They can call you names. You can be insulted. They can gossip about you. They're just wasting their time. Because you are here for a purpose. Philippians 4:13. I love you so much. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. Not I can do some things. I can do all things. Because there is that injected power that God planted in you when He put you in this world. My purpose is to inspire and educate others to find their true calling and ignite their inherent divine potential. Have you discovered yours? If not, pray to God to help reveal your purpose and unleash your potential.